best friend went missing 3 years ago. He just posted something on his Snapchat story. It felt unreal. Seeing that purple ring around his profile, I had descended my entire life and soul to searching for him. And there it was. Activity on his thought to be dead Snapchat account. Cody had been my best friend since the 2nd grade. We had gotten along like two peas in a pod. Since the day we met, when he disappeared when we were both 19, it felt like part of me had been taken with him. After 6 months of searching, the police declared it was a cold case, but I never gave up. I had spent the better part of 2 years looking for Cody, to no avail. I became depressed without a best friend. There was no point in living. I hadn't trusted people enough to tell anybody, but I was close to just ending it all when I just happened to open up Snapchat, hoping somebody had reached out to me, and there it was. It felt too good to be true. How can somebody just disappear into thin air and then suddenly post again? Taking my breath, I opened it. It wasn't much, but then again, I don't know what I was expecting. And it's not like I thought I'd open it and all of a sudden Cody would be there, smiling at a party saying, "I'm back," or something. It was just a black screen with simple words. "Hello, Daniel." Daniel was my name. He specifically mentioned me. Did he know I was looking for him? Do I respond? If I did, what would I even say? I thought long and hard about what to type, delete many paragraphs of writing, but eventually settled with a simple "sup" with a question mark. I saw his Bitmoji, the animation, brown hair and freckles, with a blue t-shirt that had been absent in my life for the past 3 years, popped into the screen. I almost jumped. My hands started shaking as I saw him typing. I was scared. I was sweating so much I could have dropped my phone. It's been a while. I thought about how to respond to that. Fuck yeah, it's been some time. Care to explain, Cody? Sup? I cursed myself for being so dry, but I knew that if I did anything else, I'd end up sending him an entire essay. I'm sorry that I left you. I can't explain anything, but I'm here now. After that, we just talked, shooting the shit. It was like he never left. He was the same Cody from all those years back. For a few hours, the darkness of the world faded away. Cody was here, and that's all that I cared about. He didn't even tell me what happened, and he never showed his face. A little part of me thought it was a scam. Maybe somebody had stolen his phone somehow and catfished me, but I could tell it was Cody. I had talked to him every day since we were 8. I could pick up his mannerisms, and without a doubt, it was Cody. After a while, I decided to tell him about the past 3 years, everything, the years I spent searching for him, the missing posters that used a photo of him that I knew he hated, every last detail. I even trusted him enough that I told him about how I was depressed. "I know," he responded, which confused me. When I asked him if he could send me his location so I could see him again, he said, "I'm not allowed to let you join me. It's not time." The more I talked to him, though, the more things felt off. I mean, it was surely Cody, don't get me wrong, but something wasn't right. Every time he texted me, it felt like he was withholding something. Like he knew something I didn't. The weirdest part was a conversation we had a week or two after we reunited. I told him that I wish I could see him and not just text him, but it was nice to be able to talk to him at all, but I missed the comfort of his presence. "I'm right here," he said. "Dude, you're freaking me out," I responded. What the hell did he mean? "I'm right here." No, the fuck he wasn't. I saw Cody's Bitmoji was still peeking over the screen, spying on me. He was probably thinking about what to say. After a while, I realized neither of us were probably going to say something, so I added, "Prove it." "Look behind you." With that, I froze in fear. It didn't feel like anyone was watching me. Was Cody really here? Slowly, my head turned behind me. Nothing. I don't really know what I expected. It's not like I thought I'd turn around and Cody would just have magically reappeared in my room after 3 years, but the more I looked, I did actually see something. Cody loved to doodle, especially in elementary school. He always gets in trouble for drawing on his own work. He had this sparkly blue pen that he always wrote with, literally everything with. He drew less as he got older, but something he would do up until the day he was gone was the Super S thing. You know, the one. I always thought it was childish, especially since we were 19 at that time, but it's what made Cody. And then there, drawn on my wall with a familiar sparkling cyan ink, was a Super S. I don't know when it got there or how, but it's solid. It's for me. Cody was here. I freaked out. I didn't talk to Cody as much after that. It kind of made me feel sick every time I thought of him. I even rationalized it. Maybe that really was a prank, and that Super S on my bedroom wall had been there for years, and I just didn't notice it until now. But as I had been getting better, the world didn't seem gray anymore. I thought back to the time before Cody came back into my life and how close I was to leaving the world, even if it was a scam. He kind of saved my life. Suddenly my phone rang and I jumped up. The sheriff's office? Why was the sheriff's office calling me? Cautiously, I picked it up. "Hello?" "Daniel Grin." "Yes, this is him." "Please report to the sheriff's office immediately. We need your assistance to identify a body," the voice on the other end of the phone said, and I felt my body freeze up. Maybe it wasn't who I thought it was. Then maybe it really was only to be one person. I felt like I was in a trance as I walked to the sheriff's. I opened the door where one of the officers greeted me. "Come along, Mr. Greens." "Who is it?" I asked immediately. The officer shifted his weight. "You were the emergency contact for Cody McLean, right?" My heart sank. I nodded. "We just discovered the body from a lake the same age and height as McLean. We need you to identify the body." He took me into a room where a rotted body laid. It was boosted. It was old, but it was Cody. I knew. Best friends could tell. "How old is the body?" I asked. "I'm not sure if I can release that info, sir. Just tell me how fucking old the body is." "Damn it," I snapped. We were estimating it's about 3 years ago, around the time he went missing." So that begged the question, if Cody was dead, then who had I been talking to? I felt like vomiting. This couldn't be real. I knew it was Cody. His energy was unmistakable. But he was dead. I thought back to how lost I was before he started texting me his weird messages, how he wouldn't show me his face. I'm not allowed to let you join me. It's not time. The way he responded when I wanted to see him. Was Cody protecting me? Was it possible that he did this all to keep me from killing myself? It was all too much to think about. Just then, my phone went off. It was a sound I was way too familiar with. A bright bing from a Snapchat notification. Cody is typing.